Hey everyone, Julian here today. I'm going to be showing you how to make modern disco house, Leopold, Sweely, Black Loop style. As usual, you can get the full project files, samples, MIDI, presets to the entire track template from this video. You just heard an intro is available at the top of the description on my website. Definitely go grab that. It's a really great way to make the best track of your life today. It's a really high quality template, and I promise it'll take you to the next level. Thank you so much for the support. Enjoy, guys, and let's dive in. Alright, so we're at 130 BPM. First thing up here is just the side chain, just the kick, but really short. Then we have our low end groove. Now, when it comes to making these style of tracks, I always start with this. Like, you can get inspired by a sample. You can kind of like want to start from a sample, but really, this is what this is all sitting on. You see, when I start muting that, the whole groove kind of disappears, right? So what it really is actually a very simple groove. So we have this kick. It's a nice, punchy, almost like a little bit saturated kick that I made a while ago. And then the bass line. Now the bass sound is really simple. It's this FM sound where you basically take two sine waves, do a bit of FM, and then on the second one, put it down an octave so you get this like deeper, almost like a live bass guitar, right? And we've got a low pass filter there. For the actual notes, it's really simple. So we're in the key. This will be F minor. We're literally just doing F across two different octaves. And then at one point it goes down here to D sharp. You know, it's very simple, but it's just that one note groove that's going to really just sit right like that. Then, not just being sidechain on the group, there's a little bit of a low cut at 30 hertz, just cutting out the stuff that you wouldn't really hear. We're converting this to mono. Then we have the hi-hat. So we have two layers. I have this, which is actually, it started as this hi-hat. You see, I just made it really short and pitched it down, so that's giving you like a ch. And then this one, which is just like a standard 909, you put them together. You get one very punchy and full hi-hat. We have some loops here as well, like some live loops. So what we're doing is we got this one. And this one. Which you can hear just add some life to the beat, right? And then what we're doing is we're side chaining them, so they'll kind of stay underneath everything else. And then we're also EQing, cutting a little highs, but mostly just cutting out a bunch of lows. And yeah, this just adds a bit of like background percussion without getting in the way. You know, it's really about those main percussions. As you can see when I add these in, it's just that last bit of vibe that can really bring the whole track to life. Then we have a clap. Mainly this one's just sound selection. You know, there's no processing on there. It's just something that's going to groove well with everything else we've got going on here. And then we have the sample. Now, I'll show you what we started with. So here's the sample loop. See, there's some really dope parts like this over here. And as you can see, I've just chopped it. Now here we're using this like bar chopping, where basically it's just, you know, using the bars. It's not too intricate. It's not like quarter notes or half notes or anything. You could kind of do a bit of this. Yeah, you can do a bit of that if you want as well. But I think just taking this whole phrase here, but putting the different phrases together, like like making a new thing, but still using those phrases. And still making it feel like it's natural. Now, for the processing on this one, we're actually not pitching it. It's going through a few effects, but really it's more about the sample selection. Like, if I turn all these effects off, they're not adding too much in terms of like the feel. Like, they are adding obviously kind of like, you know, the phaser, and it is EQing it a little, but it's really like that vibe is in the sample. And these just bring it to life. So the first thing here is we got a bit of this flanger, right? It's just like a nice slow one with a lot of feedback, so you're really getting that metallic, like kind of Daft Punk kind of feel. It's just a nice subtle thing. We're also compressing this a little bit actually, to kind of bring down that clap. The clap in the sample was like a bit messy. Like, it was so loud that you would hear that more than you would hear the sample when you play the whole mix. So if we compress that, it kind of evens that all out. We're also cutting out some lows and boosting a little bit of mids and highs. And we're just side chaining it, and that is it for the sample. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Like I said in the beginning, you can get this full project file and track template. It's available at the top of the description for just $5. It's, you know, really an accessible, affordable, high-quality template that'll get you where you're trying to get. You know, this is about democratizing this and making it accessible to everybody. So definitely go grab that. Thank you so much for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.